When we're laying on our deathbed one day, pioneers, we're not going to worry about how much money we had, how much power we had, how much prestige we had. We'll see that was all an illusion. The only thing that's going to matter is the impact that we are going to have on one another, on someone else's lives. We are all on a separate journey, pioneers. But the beautiful thing about our life and our journey is, at our funeral, they're not going to talk about our success, our riches, our fame, our fortune. They're going to talk about who Coach Abe was, who we were, and how we lived, and how we loved and encouraged others to be their best self. Success is incredibly important, but even more important than success is having an impact on someone else. It's having an impact on someone else. It's not about 10 million in the bank. It's about touching 10 million people. Can I get a hello? It's knowing you haven't walked this planet Earth in vain. It's knowing that because you've been here, you have blessed lives. You've developed others into being their best self so that the world can be a better place. The effect you have on others is the most valuable currency there is. Everything you gain in life will rot and fall apart, and all that will be left of you is what was in your heart. Can I get a hello? Slow motion for me. What's in your heart, pioneers? Life is a mirror staring back at you. Life gives us not what we want. Life gives us who we are. When you were born, you cried while the world rejoiced. Live your life in such a way that when you die, the world cries while you rejoice. Because what you believe in your hearts and speak in your minds will eventually become your words and your reality. And what you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mindset. And what gets ingrained in your subconscious mindset becomes an unconscious action and an unconscious activity. And I've always wanted mine to be guideful, helpful, and nurturing to others. So I'm sending you all much love and high vibrations as we get ready to kick off yet again another Wednesday, Miércoles, the day of Mercury, the day of commerce. And today was the Fed Day during May Day. The Consumer Price Index, the CPI data, was released today. So very important. Something we're going to be talking about was the fluctuation in the market around today in the CPI data. We're going to be taking a peek over here at the Bitcoin price chart because we saw a quick pop and then a rollover after the release of the most recent Consumer Price Index, where the CPI data showed a 0.4 month-over-month inflation, which met expectations based on the forecast, also causing the year-over-year inflation to drop from 5% to 4.9. Woo, big deal. Meeting expectations again of 5%. So nothing new. Coming in again, causing a rally, because the feds were in one place. We teach this to save the day, and then boom, rollover. Kind of very similar to back in the past, a couple months ago, when we were teaching about bull traps, bear traps, and we saw our recent CPI data come out in September of 2022, around the 13th, when Bitcoin was still 13 years old, heading into October, okay, before Bitcoin turned 14, and we got a huge bull trap that led into a downtrend to, well, a low of 18,700 again before rolling over even lower. right after this was right after the Queen died, and we talked to you in several videos about this. So we know that the Fed days meetings, FOMC meetings, or CPI data releases have tend to bring a volatile price action in the markets moving forward. So let's talk about everything that we normally talk about when it comes to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, because, well, we'll just jump straight into the Bitcoin markets. And, well, the markets are wrecking people right now. It's taking people's money, okay? This is player versus player, a dog eat dog world, and you do not want to give your hard-earned money to the market makers, the composite man, back to this market, okay? So we've been talking about a lot of things lately, okay? About how, to recognize bull traps, bear traps, rising wedges, parallel channels, descending wedges, things that give a breakout to the upside or a breakout to the downside, large wick theories, how to determine tops and bottoms to get ready to trade this market or to expect what comes next. So we know that if we look at Bitcoin on this 2-hour time frame that we've got right here, we see that we have been in nothing but, well, just a falling channel. Okay, this is a digression trend, a descending wedge, and we got another one right here. So if we bring up our drawing tools, draw a trend line, and go from right here to, say, draw another one right here. Boom. We were in a falling wedge. Very similar, kind of close, maybe ugly. Some people may disagree with it, but what it do? It had a 68% chance of a breakout into the CPI data today before rolling right back over to 27,200, a major support going back months that I've taught you here on the Daily Candle Close News that well, we needed Bitcoin to hold. If not, we could easily come back down to around $25,000, $24,000, $26,000, something we've been preparing you for quite some time. Okay, so not financial advice, going all the way back till mid-April and before probably. So so far still just setting high, lower high, lower high, lower high, kind of like a double top pattern before rolling over in this falling wedge pattern that had a breakout, but, well, has not been in our bullish favor yet. So 68% chance it breaks out to the upside. It does, but it's a weak breakout, you guys. Just moves sideways on the 2-hour time frame, smaller time frames, I'm even sure longer. And CPI inflation, Fed saving the day, not, okay, just volatile, manipulated, okay? And we'll break this down later by the code and show you how important yesterday, today, and I believe tomorrow, leading into probably Mother's Day and Monday the 15th, are going to be very crucial, all the way to the 22nd. The rest of May is going to be pivotal for where this market is going to go and be at by June and July. Okay, and what we have to look at is the higher time frame. The higher time frame always wins. 2-hour, that's pretty high. Okay, bulls were hoping for a double bottom right here. We didn't get that. We've broken through. This is a wick, bought right back up, but it's important right now. Okay, so one thing we can know is we have our right here, this 28,000 psychological range, contraction range, broke out into a higher contraction range. We came back, retested 28, kind of held it. So we have our, a low, a higher low, and this was hoping to be the third higher low, but the bulls could not hold it, and we broke down. Okay, so kind of difficult price action to understand right now, but it's a lot more clear and a lot easier to see on higher time frames, like, say, the daily time frame. Okay, but when this thing comes down here below our previous year and a half long resistance of 29 psychological dollars that we needed to hold a support, what I've been calling a ceiling and floor. Well, it has not been treated as a floor yet, and now here we come back to retest probably 26, 25, 24k, the 322, the 223 on the daily time frame. Higher time frames are key. Okay, zoom out when in doubt. Okay, so if we cannot hold support right here, then we're probably coming right back down to set a low and a higher low, okay, before possibly continuing on. Okay, so if we get rejection right here, we're coming back down to, let's go back right here. Yeah, if we don't hold right here, we're coming right back down to 25,500 easily. I really do believe that. Previous top of cluster ranges around February 21st, 2nd, and 3rd. Very important time frame. Falling wedge, breakout, rollover. Very similar to right back here, okay? And it just dumps. And if this happens, then we've got to move to accumulate and get ready to long the market to about $24,000, I think, okay? If we open up some order book ranges, we can see that maybe on the daily time frame, weekly. No, either way, it is definitely a liquidity zone. We've seen that in the past be used. Okay, gotta hold this level. Major ranges. All right, so if we don't gotta hold this level, or we're coming back to these major ranges. Okay. Ideas for upside is, well, breaking this resistance level of 29 psychologically. All these, if we had these drawings, all these order book ranges that we keep getting hit from, the whales, the bears, just pushing the market back down into sophisticated limit orders that are open. Okay, we hold this, get past these two on the 1 hour, 2 hour, daily, then we're off to the races. Everybody's happy. We just had Kentucky Day, America's Day of the races. Okay, so let's see what happens. All right. If not, we could easily probably drop right back down to these order book ranges, these open liquidity ranges. So we'll just have to see what happens. All right, let's see where we want to go from here, because we're not even done talking about the fluctuations in the market right now. Open trade on Pepe right now, kind of breaking even. Got our stop loss set, so, and our take profit as well. So we'll have to continue to pay attention to that. Been trading Pepe recently and making some bullish trades. 80% on a 50x short, 160% on a 50x long, 73% on a 50x long, 265% short on a 50x long, and then our favorite, a 223 on an 11x short while we were working Monday. So working and getting paid, shortening the markets at the same time. Not financial advice. So just keeping an eye on our open trade for Pepe right now. Alright, go get our money, Pepe. So let's go back to talking about Bitcoin and just breaking down the markets. Let's talk about the Bitcoin dominance for a minute, something we ain't brought up for a while, because that's important to know where cryptocurrency is going, the dollar and Bitcoin dominance. Alright, so approaching this 48, 49 roof again that we keep getting resistance from, going back to April 13th, back here. Just this kind of almost horizontal, kind of at a slight angle line, this parallel channel that we've been following for quite some time. Getting a bullish flip on our indicators, the 322 and the 223 for the Bitcoin dominance. So gonna want to pay attention to this. One thing we can do is kind of draw another parallel channel, but draw it like this. And oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Parallel channel. and kind of draw it sideways and bring it up, and we can see that we're basically forming a range low, a range high, and a mid-range, something to pay attention to moving forward. We haven't had a lot of moves out of Bitcoin dominance. Okay, we haven't been able to break the range high, and we've really been hanging around the range low or the range medium. But if this thing pumps, then altcoins are going to get completely wrecked. Altcoins look terrible right now, like XRP, something we prepared you for quite some time, where if we hide the drawings, excuse me, I had to go back, but if we hide the drawings, we can see that I've been preparing some of my pioneers for potential 42, 41, 40 cent XRP by the code, because we know this coin likes to move in Bart Simpson heads and then come back down for lows, coming back below the 223 and the 322 exponential moving average. So just showing you how these coins tend to move in a euphoric fashion. And when we pay attention, let's go to the 2-hour time frame where we can view this a lot easier. You know, to some of the hard work we've been doing in charting this coin. Okay, so accumulating the 44 cent low, de-risking the 47, setting a short to, we de-risked up here first, a portion, set a short, closed the short, longed again, de-risked, okay, assessed the market, and then got ready to start shorting again once we knew we were getting constant ceiling floor rejections from this ceiling of 46 cent. Chaos 46. Get ready to short the market back down to 40, 42 cents. So very beautiful, making money on XRP as well. So pay attention to this, because if Bitcoin dominance continues to, or has a chance to pop, well, then it could really affect our altcoins and the holdings there. So let's remember that. Alright, so right now coming back down to about the middle of the range. Okay, so let's see what happens. You know, I think this is why you should pay attention to the dominance and the US dollar. Okay, so very important. Alright, daily time frame, US dollar has been in an uptrend lately, so that's kind of why we're getting this pullback in Bitcoin. Now we're getting a pullback, we might start to get a uptrend for cryptocurrency, who knows. Okay, so alright, talked about Bitcoin, a little bit of XRP, the dollar, you know, the CPI data, just coming out and doing a short quick video, trying to keep this under 20 minutes so that we can post this on our TradingView account for the first time ever. But it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, never mind, we'll just have to worry about another quick short 20-minute video that we can finally get on our TradingView account, because there's so much more to go over with this decode, because today is 5/10, 5/1, or really it is May, which is known as the third month, so it's really 3/10 or 3/1. Everyone knows that going back in time, when we get our low in Bitcoin around right here, when we close the CPI or the Chicago Mercantile Exchange gap, it was on Friday, March 10th, when we saw Silicon Valley Bank collapse. And that's where we're going to start with this decode today, is, well, with the word bank collapse. Don't pay attention to none of this down here, we'll make sense to that in just a minute. But bank collapse gives us that very powerful 111 that we know we get in astrology. Alright, the big importance around March 10th and the banking collapses was a first quarter event that I've been preparing my pioneers for here on the Daily Candle Close News, as well as a fourth quarter event towards the end of the year that will be even bigger than the one we saw at the beginning of the year with the banking collapses and the 5 major financial and banking institutions that we've seen go under since then. Okay, this March 10th date was the 3-year anniversary of the last day of normality we would ever see moving forward. The day our lives changed forever after was 3/11, the day FEMA was handed control by an orange guy, and we saw the world shut down for 14 days that turned into 3 years. So astrology giving you that 111 like bank collapse. The 31 in Chaldean right here, or also known as the 3 ones, tying us into First Republic Bank, giving us that same 111. Okay, very important. They collapsed on May 1st. 5-1. Today is 5-10. Again, maybe in the 3rd month, 3-1, 3-10, okay? Alright, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. And this bank collapses and then was bought out by the Fed and then sold. It was seized by the Fed. 31, the 3 ones, because they control our finances. 31 and finances, giving us that same 31 as well. Okay, so very important. Alright, so all this 111 astrology and 31 connections tying us into why we saw the Feds seize First Republic Bank and then sell it to a bank that's too big to fail, JP Morgan and Chase. Okay, New York is where they run the financial sector of the world from, with help from the Vatican and the UK, London, giving us that same 111. It is ran on a computer there, the New York Stock Exchange, the same 111. So very powerful. Okay, but it is all algorithm. ALGORITHM. Algorithm, giving us that 103, okay, being the 27th prime number, okay. It's important because today, or the 1-3 dropped the 0, the mirror of 31, as above so below, but today is the CPI data. Finances that came out, that 27, the 103, 103rd number is the 27th prime number. Okay, that ties us into money, or moon eye. Okay, that 27. So very powerful. Just wanted to bring this up in our decode, because before I sign out of this, yesterday was 5/9, May 9th, 59, or 9/5 internationally written, which a very key day that I see this year where a major scripted event may happen is, well, from yesterday, 137 days away, being the 33rd prime number. And today is Wednesday, the day of Mercury. Okay, Mercury, or Miércoles, giving us that 103, tying us into finances today and money. Okay, but Mercury, that 2-3, the 2 3s, the 33 for the 137 days yesterday till 9/23, a very important day that I think will be known for the remainder of history moving forward around that time frame. Okay, but commerce, today is the day of commerce, giving us that same 33. Okay, so yesterday I was noticing this decode around 5/9, internationally written 9/5, being 4 months 14 days, the 144 internationally or backwards, that's 14/4, 14 days into the 4th month, the 144, 144,000 chosen. Okay, leaving 99 days left in the year, tying us into, well, Daddy Jupiter, Zeus, Baal, okay, Moloch, Lord, all of them being the same character, Satan. Okay, so very important. Alright, but tying us in here, But boom, today added up to 57 in numerology, and every day that I've noticed that we tend to get a sharp sell-off in the market, it is a 57 date numerology. I'm going to move our stop loss up just a little bit because I think we're still going to go in a downtrend. Have to pay attention. Okay. So Bitcoin, had its CPI data today. Went up real quick, and then after the Feds all left the same building, right back over. Usually around Rosh Hashanah last year adds up to 57. It was a day that added up to 57. Rosh Hashanah equals 57 when you type it out. December 4th, I believe, was a day that added up to 57 in 2021. It was a sell-off day. Usually it's a red day around 57 day numerologies. Not surprising to get a sell-off today. Okay, so pretty important that I made this connection to 5-9 yesterday when I was supposed to come out with Awakened Soul, but I accidentally fell asleep. But it was, Tuesday, giving us that same 59. And I was supposed to, or 95, as above, so below. Supposed to come out yesterday and talk about internationally written 9.5 and 5.9. Okay, because, together her and I, we covered cryptocurrency and blockchain technology because we are a power couple. Giving us that same 59. Alright. So very important. Pineal gland 95, life is beautiful 95, as above, so below. I am that I am. Two most strongest words in the universe. Whatever you say after I am, you become. Neptune tying us into the Poseidon, Neptune. All right, another mythological god. Lord of the Rings, Saturn, Father Time, Kronos, Odin. Okay, 59. Don't be a slave to people like Pope Francis or the Freemasons. But this ties us into, the 59th element. Praesiodemium. Okay, tying us into, the Gemini symbol, the green twins. Alright, so pretty important right here. Paying attention to, some maybe 2 green twin candles before Bitcoin sells off into a downtrend before the rest of the year. Who knows, as we get ready to end May. I do expect the rest of our rally is going to come in soon to possibly 322, 32,200, and then maybe a little bit more. Who knows? We'll have to continue to see what happens. Do we break structure right here and push down even lower to 24, 25? Set, kind of like a bottom, double bottom before moving up. Still have a low, double bottom maybe. I don't know, maybe 25 too is a good area to hold. Low, higher low over time before moving up. We'll have to continue to see what happens. We just made some amazing connections. We know we're in the middle of Beltane until June, which is tying us into the fire element, 59. We've been seeing the bank collapses like we talked about. So very important. Just a bunch of powerful 59 connections in the year of the rabbit. So bunny, giving us that 59. Coming out of last year, the year of the tiger, 59. Which we know next year is the year of the dragon in Chinese mythology, all giving us the 59, tying us into Shiva, the god and goddess of destruction in Hinduism. So very important. America's Day at the Races that we just saw, the Kentucky Fried Derby, gives us that same 59. Boom. So a lot of very powerful things. 59 is the 17th prime number, which ties us into Pepe before we get off of here. That has just been in an uptrend. And a great chart that I have to share with you all is looking at Pepe on the daily time frame. Hiding some of these drawings and sharing with you the fact that everything's scripted. Okay? Numerology. Okay? It's all an algorithmic code. We know where this Pepe coin comes from. It is tied behind the orange guy and the Q movement. That's why after 17 days of being listed, it pumped all the way up 3,223%. That's the 322 and the 223 we know we get in our favorite pals on the world stage, our lizard pals at Skull and Bones from Yale University, ladies and gentlemen. Something we have built our channel around. But boom, Yale University, Skull and Bones. Alright, the Bonesman, Order 322. So, not surprising to see this. Okay, to watch Pepe then pump up. After 17 days, Q being the 17th letter of the alphabet, 3,223%. Before then selling off into May 8th, Puppet Master 58, Remote Control 58. Now it's hit a low of 66%, not surprising, but May 8 it was down 58% on May 8. On 5/9 the following day, Pepe was ranked coin number 59 yesterday, on Tuesday, 5/9. So with all that being said, I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you all enjoyed the decode and the live. Let's check and see if there's anybody in the chat. Oh wow, Crypto Bird Dog Ronin, yo, what is going on, my guy? RC3 Moore, how we doing, my guy? Hope you enjoyed the Kentucky Fried Derby over there in St. Louis, and Kansas City, Missouri. All that area is probably, Louisville, Kentucky was probably ramping up that whole Mid-East, I would like to think. But what's good, you guys? Glad to see you here. Alright. What to do? Sell, buy, or hold? Well, Bird Dog, dollar cost average. That is what I like to do. I like the dollar cost average. I'm gonna pull the charts back up. And what are you asking? Buy, sell, hold Bitcoin, XRP, Pepe, Moonfrog. I need to know. By the way, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is me documenting my journey into the digital decade and the new quantum financial system. So yeah, let me know what you're talking about, and I might be able to answer that. Awakened Soul in the house. Hey, baby, let's go. So sorry about missing last night. I fell asleep, you guys. We're supposed to be out on her channel last night doing a Tuesday cryptocurrency Q&A. Vibing with the charts, esoteric analysis, and it was 15 minutes after 6. I was 15 minutes away from going live, and there was a storm, and I was listening to the rain, and man, boy, I just had to recharge. I don't even remember falling asleep. So, think for yourself, says Abraham here. I am Abraham, brother. Coach Abe, that is me. Yes, sir. Alright. Bird Dog says you're listening to him, bro. Yeah, that's me. I have a lot of aliases, so yeah. Sending you much love too, Awakened Soul. She's sending you all love. Oh, think for yourself. You made the 57 being a connection to dump days. I've done that in a few videos in the past. It's really helped me out in my work. It ties us into, I don't want to just say this for sure, but the Society of Jesus, giving us that 57 as well. It's not the only one. This year is Super Bowl 57. Last year was leading into this Super Bowl, so it's just a lot of crazy 57 connections. Cryptocurrency being as above, so below. That's why maybe we see a dump in cryptocurrency on 57 days. As above, so below. So pretty unique. Oh, this is Cowboy Gold. All right, cool. Thanks to have you. Yeah, glad to have you. Sorry, I've been MIA in the Discord lately. I'll get back in there. Kentucky Fried Derby. I love it too, buddy. Yeah. Alright, man. Y'all hitting this chat up like crazy, on fire. Love the support, you guys. Love the support. 100. You all real pioneers. Awakened souls. Divergence. Glitches. Oh, man. 7 people viewing. I see 2 lights. Let's get that up. Let's get this out to high vibrational conscience individuals. Any questions, charts, anything that y'all want to look over? XRP, you know, y'all tell me. What's on your mind right now? Ooh, daily time frame for Bitcoin. Looks like we might. Ooh, that's the. Yeah, I still think we're coming back to this 223,322 to at least retest them. Around 24, 25K. What do y'all think? Oh, you know it, Bird Dog. I'm glad you can learn a lot from my TA, man. It's outside the box. It's a different approach. So I really appreciate that. Awakened sleepy soul. Perfect combo. Yeah, you funny. Jesus is a recent meme coin. Are you serious? How new is this meme coin, Jesus? Hey Zeus. How new is Jesus? I might have to get me some Jesus. Not financial advice. I'm being hey. Yep, 24K. I like that. I like that. Think for yourself. It's what I'm seeing in the code. Yeah, definitely. Definitely seeing 24K. 25 for sure. 24 is nice. All right. Roy Morris says his heart can't take anymore. Oh, it has some buzz. Let's look it up. Is it already on TradingView? Is it? What's the ticker? Jesus? Jesus coin wrapped in ether. Uniswap. Looks like the only place you can find it. On TradingView. Oh wow. It's got some hype, alright. So the 25th. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's where I'd pull my fib, you guys. Came all the way right back down to the 236 and has just double bottom since. Came right back through the 322 and the 223. Usually when we get above these, we go up. So Jesus coin. Wow. Nice hammer doji right here, with a lot of buy pressure. Oh wow, no wonder. Yeah. Yeah, definitely ain't even reading an accumulation phase with this indicator. Sorry if you hear my cat in the background. You know, she does her own thing. She acts like she's in charge. Yeah, retesting the 200 simple exponential moving average. Yeah, if we break that, I mean, it can be upside. It could start to turn a lot of these into bullish open alligator mouths and to the upside. Just not even reading the full moons. Yeah, it is right here. Yeah, low around the full moon. Bullish ever since. Pretty unique. I don't know. I'd have to look into this and see where I can get it. Maybe, you know, I'm big on Jesus. You know, Jesus, Lucifer, the character that we are. We have a choice to be either one. So I'm big on that. Big on that. Huh. Thanks for sharing that. Thanks for sharing that. Oh, you think Bitcoin could get as low as 8K? Think for yourself. Yeah, I gotta yeah, I doubt I got that chart pulled up. Um, but I'll hide this. We'll zoom out. We'll hide some of these too, so it makes it easier to see. We'll leave our two moving averages, but oh, this is XRP. I came back out sometime shortly after we started selling off in last year, and well, 2 years ago now, basically almost. And I was saying how I could possibly see the very first ever macro A B C corrective wave for the first time in 13 years, 14 now for Bitcoin, because we've never seen one. And I could be wrong. Maybe that's what this was, but I'm not so sure about that. This was, to me, a ABC inside the A wave of possibly the A, B, C. It's just, could I be wrong? Who knows? But the low right here came in on, November 9th, which is the 9th day of the 11th month, 9/11. And that's showing me maybe they're hinting that the low could be around $11,900. That 119. Retesting these previous ranges back here again, something we've never really done before. So coming back and retesting previous, bull run highs. Okay, so that's just my opinion. I don't know. But I said that over a year ago that this could be the very first ever macro wave ABC corrective wave for Bitcoin. ERC20, you can get it using ERC20. It's an ERC20 coin, so using Ethereum gas fees, probably gonna cost 4 ETH. No, I'm just playing. Did I see your Super Bowl decode? Super blue moon. Blue moons are very rare. Once in a blue moon, that's where that term comes from. I saw a few decodes. Maybe you can send that back to me. Maybe it wasn't one of the ones I saw. I've seen some blue moon posts recently, but none that I thought were in a decode format. Oh, Awakened Soul says, let's all pump Jesus. Let's go, baby. Genesis 1:26-27 says, you are Jesus, the ascended master, the creator, made in the image of the creator, so you're a co-creator. Let's go. We can pump it up. Pump it up. Where's Roy Moore at? Oh, he said, I mentioned Jesus and they have a recent meme. It's meme season. Somebody said we're heading into a meme summer. People are going crazy over Suey. Good Lord, it's in a downtrend too. Let's go to 1 hour time frame. But yeah, it just like came out and then went to $2.15. Has been down since. Let's go to a 5-minute time frame. Yeah, well, yeah, they're not probably going crazy over it no more. Let's see what it's lost so far since everybody was pumping it around, the 2nd and 1st and 3rd of May. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Down 32%. I don't know. Wojak was another one. Wojak. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Yeah, he doesn't come back no more right now. Yeah, this chart just looks ugly. Where's the other Wojak? That's the better one. So yeah, I'm gonna pull my fib from right here and go to this low. And it's just like, to me, these things are pumping all the way up to 0.10 extension fibs, and it's like, what? Who does that? Where do they do that? And I don't know. People talk about use case utility, and I just see 1600%, and it's like de-risk, and people get mad at me because I say that around things like Pepe, and Well, it did that, and even though I prematurely called the tops, like here and here and up here, they still got mad at me. But now look at where we're at. You know, we've watched Pepe drop uh, 66% roughly, and you know some are still holding or bought in up here, and because they thought it was gonna go to the moon, moon frog go, and well, I do these things for a reason. So tithe the money and it'll come back tenfold. Yeah, tithe it in your bank account. Not. All right, I'll behave. You can give it to the cold if you want to. Type assassination in the calculator. I've done that before, actually. I just forget what you get. Ass in nation 174, correct? Assassinate. Oh no. What are you looking at? The 191 being the 43rd prime number, tying you into the 43 we get right here, being the 14th prime number, tying us into Bitcoin's 14-year-old anniversary. This 160 you get when you type out my name personally. 38 you get in Lucifer. Deegan life, baby. Is that Deegan from Walking Dead? Is that what you're talking about? Wasn't that his name? .38 is murder. Yeah, murder. Yeah. That's where I believe possibly 38K we can potentially roll off for the, you know, automatic rally high for Bitcoin, but RIP. Same 38, 43, okay. But death gives us that same 38 as well. The 3/8s. But yeah, in 1983, the Police, they released their Synchronicity album. That was roughly 38 years ago last year, I believe, if I'm doing my math correctly. But the Police, in their Synchronicity album, they talked about a song that you can all go and listen to, and it's called Murder by Numbers. And then you had the Gematria song released by Slipknot called Gematria. The Killing Game, 38 Gematria. But these are great songs that teach about how, well, these elite play a game that is, well, murdering by the numbers. That's why we see these scripted deaths with, you know, connections to numbers, whether or not it's the elite or God or an organic code. Pareto's law, 80-20%, I believe, just like we're using these numbers, that, well, man can manipulate the numbers to their advantage as well. Gamble does play off. Just be smart with it. I see you, Crypto Bird Dog Ronin. I'm gambling with Pepe. I'm in love with the Pepe, up $4.50. Let's go. We're gonna move our stop loss down now. To the top side of the Bollinger Bands, so we can guarantee that we, you know, take profits. So pretty cool. I think we're gonna come back down below the 322-223. So, you know, one trade a day makes the, you know, problems go away, is what Awakened Soul says. You can close the laptop and you know, enjoy your day after that. $250 while everybody was watching the Kentucky Derby. The other day, short in the market, crazy not to, you guys. This was the 10th, so it's a 1 minute time frame. It might not show me. Yeah, we'll go the 15-minute time frame. We'll have the drawings, but oh, let's go. Get my money, baby. Short, baby. I'll behave. But yeah, look at this top. Take profit. I'm trying to win big, baby. But the 6 right here. This was Kentucky Derby Day, and around 6:30, p.m., you know, we had a nice pump, and then I started shorting into the final 12th race. Wait, is that correct? Yeah, 6:30 and 7:30 was the end. So once the real Kentucky Derby started taking off, I shorted again. Was shorting all day prior. Took this profit to the upside. So pretty unique. While everybody was watching the horses race and take off, I was shorting Pepe. So pretty unique. Made over $250 in one swing trade on Pepe and closed the laptop, went to bed. So pretty unique, you guys. All right. LOL. Pepe. I'm in love with a Pepe. I'm pumping, I'm grinding. These green candles got me dumping. I'll behave. Orange Man coin. That's a new one? For real? You know I'm good on the orange guy. You know I like the orange guy. Pepe's tied to the orange guy. Hey, are you talking to me and Awakened Soul Crypto Bird Dog that you have some low cap coins with amazing potential? PRQ, ABT, Blur, and BLZ. I've never heard of them. I would love to know your thoughts on them. Where you can get them. Are these DeFi coins that you be going over in your channel? Yeah, just let me know. Dragon Chain. Why does Dragon Chain sound so familiar? It's in the SEC case. TA, you want me to go over TA on those coins? What were they? Dragon Chain. Let's look at that. I think I was gonna try and buy that at one point. Is it a crypto? It is a crypto. I don't know if this is it, Bird Dog. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what this is. Okay, TA thoughts. Yeah, I'll have to typo. What's the typo? I'll look at another one that you brought up. ABT. That's art block. Is that what that is? Yeah. Okay. When did this come out? August 2020. Almost a year. So, I mean, we clearly got 6 months of data, correct? Yeah, I mean, we can do a little TA on this. Obviously, you've got your supply and demand zones, demand and supply zones, however, which way you want to read them. Either way, usually I view them as resistance and support, accumulation and distribution. But yeah, well, let's hide these for a minute. Not getting a lot of 223, 322 exponential. Oh wow, that's for Fort. I hate when charts look like that. Shows me a lot of choppy, like nobody's holding the project right here. Like weak hands, weak hands, weak hands, weak hands. That's what it shows me sometimes. Weak hands. Alright, 12-hour time frame is the best for me. Okay, I'm gonna go from right here August, so that's close to September. August is usually an automatic rally leading into National Preparedness Month for September. October is the month of surprises leading into November, which is fourth quarter, end of the year, where we tend to get a first of the year rally. So none of this is surprising. This is kind of falling into fundamental TAs for me. One thing I can note is we haven't really spent a lot of time above this blue exponential 322 moving average. So when this yellow does get back above it, finally 12-hour daily time frame, when it starts showing up on the daily, it's not really, so we still need to give it more time. But usually, obviously, when it does, historically in any other chart I've ever seen, it does these things, so just remember that. Yeah, I mean, what is this at? 10 cents? Fib pool. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would think possibly coming back down to 9 to 8 cents is possible. Anywhere from that range. Probably eating up some of this wick, maybe. I don't really see it going much lower unless it sets a spring, to be honest. In listing, buying climax, selling climax, automatic rally, double bottom, higher low, or spring, possibly 7, 5, 4 cents. I don't know. It's really hard to say. I know nothing about arc block or anything. I'm just looking at some fib pools and a few indicators, to be honest. Look, blue zeal. The low caps are where 100Xs are. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Especially, I mean, it's at 10 cents now. 8 cents. 8 cents is where it dropped to. 228%. So, yeah, that's possible. I mean, 100Xs are easy. That's just 228%. We seen Pepe do 3,223. So what was the other one? You said BLZ to the US dollar. Let's go buy a bit. A bit yet. I like that. Okay. October, this is definitely a lot better. Yeah. What is this down? Automatically. Let me know if this is the right chart. BLZ spot. Bird dog. I mean, already down 57%, 58%. Not surprising. What was this? 5.8, 5.8, 5.9. Yeah, not surprising to be down 58% from all-time high around 5.8. Why is this important, you guys? Well, anybody that knows here, we know XRP equals 58. Cool. But it's really the tetragrammaton, which is a Hebrew word, another name for God, or the puppet master. 58. Everything's ran off of a remote control. But the most important one that I want you guys to understand is right now we're in Mercury retrograde. I'll blame it on Mercury in retrograde. 5.8, mayday, 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 mayhem. We're going down, down. So, just very powerful. But yeah, most definitely. Let's pull a fib. Where's our first low? Right here. This is so hard with these charts. I'm gonna pull it from right here. And yeah, 4.236. I mean, Of course we're done. Of course we're done. We're coming back down. I mean, honestly, probably back to around 5 cents. We'd be lucky if we don't. If we hold this as a higher low, then I don't know. But anything between 5 and 4, another spring in structure, like we're talking about, who knows? We can easily pump up back to these moving averages, get rejected, get above them because they're going to move down over time. Set a high, lower high, lower high, lower high. But I think it's going to be some time before we see another move like this. What is this? 183%. It's hard to tell. A year, October, September. See, this came out right around the Shemitah, right around Rosh Hashanah in that time frame. It's kind of hard to tell. We'll just have to keep an eye on this, on the larger time frames. Wow. Weekly time frame. I mean, you can't sell off forever. This is a falling knife, though. Straight from the 4.236. And eventually we're going to get a bounce, but is that just another lower high like we're talking about before we come back down to around this 5 cent range, this lower? Again, don't know nothing about this project neither. Use case utility, quote unquote, behind it. So legit projects. I see what you're saying now. Okay. Cool. We talked about that. We talked about blue. Okay, you're prepping for 2025 with the. Okay, so you're not worried about any right now, long-term, short-term gains, whatever. Yeah, you're building generational wealth. I like that. Okay. Let's do 2 more. Orange guy coin. I'm interested in that one. Huh. I wonder if it's orange token. Is that on Pancake Swap? You guys, can somebody let me know if this is... Oh, of course. Let me know if this is the right one, you guys. I just don't even know. That is just crazy. Yeah, I don't know about it. Like, this might have just been a scam that somebody created because of Pepe or something, if this is the right one. Wow. 14,000, 15,000%, and then it's down 100%, you guys. This is a Terra Luna. I really don't know if this is the right one. Oh, was that a reference to Pepe, not a real coin? Yeah, I know that. I know it's a orange guy cult coin, but I don't know what this is. But this is what happens when you invest in things without doing any research and due diligence, because you chase FOMO, fear of missing out, on green candles. So I see. Okay, it was a reference. Got you. Alright, what was that last one then? I think BLZ DRGN, that's what you were. I'm pretty sure that's what I was trying to get into, is Dragon Chain. And is it tied around supply chains? I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know if you can see. I mean, we see the glass node chart, I guess. Nothing. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can find that chart to be able to look at it for you, Bird Dog. Nah, you ain't derailed the show. There's only 3 people viewing, bro. You ain't derailed it. Everybody else tuned out. I don't know how long we've been on, but just a few minutes, but we're just chilling. My decode was over with. I just wanted to come out, hang out, get the word out. Share the fact that we up $8.60 on our Pepe trade. We're going to continue to lower our stop losses. But yeah, man. I appreciate you all tuning on, though. You know, it is what it is. We out here to get the word out, to get the name out, and you know, spread the vibrations, the high vibrations and frequency. So, you know, probably about to sign out and call it a day. Maybe get a part 2 with Duke Doobie done. We did a part 1 of a hangout video today, so we'll see what happens. But I definitely want to thank you all, beautiful souls, awakened souls, Bird Dog Crypto Ronins, to thank for yourselves, and everybody else that joined, like RC3 More, and any viewer that may view in the future. If you're new here and you don't know where to find me, it's the Daily Candle Close News. You can find us on Facebook, and you know, it's where we teach you how to trade in the markets, where we teach you how to approach the markets with a mindset, because your favorite currency, your number one currency, should be your mindset, and that's what you need to approach these markets. So you can find us at Facebook on the Daily Candle Close News, or on Rumble at Honest Abe, because we coach Abe, capital HAB3. Okay, or you can find us at the Daily Candle Close News on YouTube. So with all that being said, we'll probably go ahead and sign out of this one. Send everybody much love in the chat, and you know, catch you guys again in the next live or the next video we put out. Pay attention to the rest of the distractions that we'll see take place in Mayday, because if you thought the beginning of May and Mayday Beltane was explosive and you know, ritualistic with distractions, you ain't seen nothing yet, as we get ready to sell in May and walk away. So, alright. Much love, big love, Bird Dog, and everybody else viewing. Take care, God bless, and pioneers rise. Build your fortress and build your legacy.